Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got some New York Yankees 1961 baseball here today. We got the New York Yankees traveling up to Minnesota to take on the Twins. And let's look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. Leading off, playing second, is Bobby Richardson. Batting second, playing shortstop, Tony Kubek. Batting third, playing right field, is Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center field, is Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing first base, is Bill Skowron. Batting sixth, playing left field, is Yogi Berra. Batting seventh and catching is Elston Howard. Batting eighth and playing third base is Billy Gardner. And on the mound, batting ninth, is Bob Turley. Now the hometown Minnesota Twins starting lineup. We got leading off, playing shortstop, is Vestel. Batting second, playing center field, is TURLEY. Batting third, playing third base, is Killebrew. Batting fourth, playing left field, is Lemon. Batting fifth, playing first base, is Allison. Batting sixth, playing right field, is Doback. Batting seventh and doing the catching is Beatty. And batting eighth and playing second base is Val Diversi. And on the mound doing the pitching is Pascual. Let's get down to the game, folks, here at Metropolitan Stadium and get this thing underway. And here's the pitch to Bobby. And that's going to be a single over short. And the left field, Bobby Richardson's aboard here with a leadoff single. Brings up Tony Kubek now. See what Tony can do here. Here's the pitch to Kubek. And that ball is hit in the left field. Lemon's got it with no problem. One out. Brings up the M&M boys with a runner on. Let's see if they can do anything. It's Roger Maris' turn. Here's Roger. And that ball is inside, and they plunk Roger Maris. The Yankees come out to the top step. They don't come out on the field, but they're not happy at all with that. They just plunked Roger Maris. See if Mick makes them pay for that. Here's the pitch to Mick. And that is ball four to Mick. So maybe Pascual didn't hit him on purpose. Maybe he's just wild today. Mick takes his base down at first. Bases are loaded for the Moose. See what Skowron can do here, folks. That ball is hit down to Killebrew. Killebrew throws that ball away, folks. And everybody's going to advance 2 bases on that. So now we got first and third. 2 runs are in, folks. Only 1 out here in the top of the first. Got Mantle down at third, Skowron down at first for Yogi here. Can Yogi keep this hit parade and air parade up? Here's the pitch to Yogi. And that's going to be a single in the right field. That'll score Mick. And Moose will stop at second. How about this? Yankees are already up 3-0 before people even get into the seats, folks. Now we got first and second and still only 1 out for Mr. Howard. Can he keep this going, man? That ball is hit in the center field. Is that going to be deep enough to get Mick Skowron over to third? No, it's not. Bill holds at second, so it's still first and second. Yogi on at first, Skowron down at second for Bill Gardner. See what Gardner can do his first start as a Yankee. And that ball is hit in the left field. That'll end the inning, folks. But the Yankees score 3. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Yankees 3, Twins coming to bat. Purcell, Tuttle, and Killebrew due up here for the Twins. And that ball is hit down the first. Scourns got it. And that is out number 1, folks. That brings up Bill Tuttle. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. And that ball is hit down the Quebec. Easy play for Tony. Quick 2 outs. Here's the man that let 2 of those runs score on that poor throw is Killebrew. See if he tries to make up for it here at the bat. And Bob walks him. So Harmon will go down to first. That'll bring up Jim Lemon now with 2 outs. Killebrew down there at first. That ball is hit in the right field. Maris has got it. And that'll do it for the Twins. They leave Killebrew down at first. We go to the second. It's Yankees 3, Twins nothing. That'll bring up Tuttle. Then back to the top of the order with Richardson and Quebec here for the Yanks. And that ball is swung on and missed. Bob goes down swinging. 1 out. Bobby Richards started this game off with a single, folks. He's batting .236. Let's see if he can get on a hot streak and get that average up some. And they don't want no parts of Bobby. They walk him, folks. Yankees is happy with that. Puts him down at first again for Quebec. Tony flew out to left field his first time up. Let's see if he can advance Bobby with a hit this time. And Bobby takes off for second. And they nail him, folks. That's 2 outs now with an 0-1 count on Quebec. Here's the 0-1 pitch now. And that ball is hit down to second. And Valdiverde is up with it. Fires over to first. And Allison's got it. So the Yankees can't score with that stolen base called stealing. We got Allison, Doback, and Beatty due up here in the second for the Twins. And that ball is hit down to Bobby Richardson at second. He fires over to Scourn, 1 out. Here's Doback. And that ball is hit in the right field for a base hit. Twins got a runner on out with 1 out. That'll bring up Earl Beatty. Here's the pitch to Earl. Yankees are looking to turn 2. That ball is popped up in the infield. And Gardner's calling everybody off. He'll make the play. Route number 2. And here's Valdiverde up now. See what Jose does. And that ball is hit down the short. And Tony will fire over to first, and that'll end the inning. Twins leave 1. We get to the top of the third. It's still Yankees 3, Twins nothing. We got the big boys up now. Maris, Mano, and Scourn. Roger got hit by a pitch his first time and scored on that air. Here's the pitch to Roger. And that's a single in the left field. Roger hits out just out of the reach of Purcell. Old Zorro couldn't come up with that. That brings up Mick now. Mick walked his first time up and scored on that air. See if Mick can do some damage here with Roger down at first. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Mick goes down swinging. Brings up Moose. He hit that ball down the third, and Killebrew threw it away with the bases loaded. So he reached on an air. Let's see if he can do something here with the bat. And that ball is beat into the ground. Slow roller down to Killebrew. This time Killebrew's going to eat it. And Scourin's got himself an infield hit, folks. Speedy Moose gets an infield hit. Killebrew was scared to unload that ball after that error the last time. Now it brings up Yogi with one out. Maris down at second. Scourin at first. Yogi's 1 for 1. Drove in a run with a single. See what he does here. He's batting .300 on the year, folks. 13 home runs, 33 RBI. And that ball is popped up in the infield. And Killebrew's calling everybody off. He makes the play. That's 2 outs. Brings up Howard now. Howard's 0 for 1. He's hitting .295 on the year with 5 home runs and 26 RBIs. And that ball is hit back to the mound. And Pascual tosses it over to first to Allison, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees leave 2. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still a 3-run game, folks. We got Pascual. Then we're back to the top of the order in Zorro and Tuttle. Here's the pitch to Pascual. And that ball is hit down to Quebec. He fires over to first. And that'll be 1 out here in the third. Here comes Zorro up now. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out the first time up. He hits that ball in the right field this time. Maris goes over in the gap and makes the catch for a quick 2 outs. Brings up Bill Tuttle now. What can Bill do here? He's 0 for 1, grounded out the short. And he's going to try to hit that ball down to Bobby, see if he's any more luck. But he doesn't. Bobby's got it. Plants and throws. 1, 2, 3 goes the Twins. We go to the top of the fourth. We got Gardner, Tuttle, and then up to the top of the order in Richardson here for the Yanks. Will Gardner's up. Mr. Billy, the kid. And that ball is hit down to Zorro at short. Fires over to Allison. 1 out. Bob struck out his last time up. Let's see if he can at least make contact this time. And he does. He drives that ball into center field, but Bill's out there. And Tuttle's got it for out number 2. It brings up Bobby Richardson for the 3rd time now, folks. Bobby's 1 for 1 with a walk. See if he can keep this perfect game up. And he does, because Pascual don't want nothing to do with Bobby today. He walks him again. Bobby's down at first for the 3rd time. See if Quebec can get off the snide here. He's 0 for 2, flown out to the left, grounded out the second. And he hits that ball in the left field. Jim Lemon's out there near the line, but he's there. Makes the catch. So the Yankees strand Bobby at first. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's still 3-0 Yanks. Killebrew, Lemon, and Allison do up here now. Here's the pitch to Harmon. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. The big man goes down. Feel the breeze on that one. Here's Jim Lemon now. He's 0 for 1, flew out to right his first time up. And he gets a base hit over Quebec's head in the left field. So you got Lemon on at first with 1 out for Allison. Here's the pitch to Bob. And that ball is hit down to second. Can they turn 2? Bobby fires over to Quebec. Quebec decides to keep the ball. Allison's almost there at first. They get the lead runner and makes 2 outs for Doback now. Here's the pitch to Dan. And that's ball 4. What you want if you're a Yankee fan with a 3-run lead starting to walk people. Have to keep an eye on Bob. First and second now, 2 outs. Can they get Earl and get out of this mess? And they do. That ball is hit down to Bobby. It's a high pop-up. He says he's got it, and he does. Twins strand 2. We go to the top of the 5th. New York Yankees 3. Minnesota Twins nothing. Got the big boys due up. Maris, Mantle, and Scourin. See what happens this time. Like I say, Rogers 1 for 1, hit by a pitch and singled. And he hits that ball down to Valdeverse at second. Easy play for him. That's 1 out here in the 5th. Brings up the Mick. Mick's 0 for 1. He's walked and struck out. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Mick. That's 2 strikeouts now. Pascual looks like he settling down. And that brings up Moose. He's 1 for 2 with a single and reached on an error. And that's strike 1 on Moose. 0-1 count. And he hits that ball down to Zorro at short. Fires over Allison. 1, 2, 3 goes the Yanks. We go to the 5th. Yanks still got that 3-run lead. We got Valdeverse, Pascual, and then back to the top of the order and see what happens here in the 5th. And that ball is hit down the second. And poor Bobby Richardson muffs out the heckin' back. So they got the lead runner on. Pascual's going to try to get him over to second here, folks, on a bunt. We'll try to sacrifice him over. And that's a foul ball, strike 1. And that ball is bunted back to Bob at pitcher. It's a little too hard. He's going to fire down the second with Quebec covering. And they're going to get the lead runner, folks. So Pascual doesn't get the job done. He's down at first now with 1 out. For Zorro, he's 0 for 2, grounded out to first and flew out to right. And he beats out an infield hit, folks. We got first and second now with 1 out. That brings up Bill Tuttle now. He's 0 for 2, grounded out to short and the second. And that ball is lifted in the left field. Yogi's got it in the gap. Makes the catch, and he's going to hold Pascual at second there. It's not going nowhere. So that brings up Killebrew now with 2 outs and runners on at first and second. He struck out his last time and walked his first time. And he's going to walk again. Bob loads the bases here, folks. Brings up Jim Lemon with the bases loaded. And that's a comebacker to the mound, I believe. No, it's not. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice job by Bob. Strikes out Lemon with the bases loaded. We go to the 6th. The Yankees still holding on to a 3-0 lead after the bases loaded situation. We got Yogi, Howard, and Gardner due up here for the Yanks. Yogi's 1 for 3 with an RBI, hitting .299 on the year and like to get that over 300. And they don't give him a chance. Pascual walks Yogi. Yogi trots on down the first for Howard now. Let's see if Howard can do something here. He's 0 for 2. He's hitting .293 on the year. Again, he'd like to be up in the 300s. And that is Yogi ain't stealing no second base. Yogi stays put, and that'll be an 0-1 count on Howard. And that's going to be hit down the third. Killebrew's up with it. His only plays the first. So Yogi goes down the second, gets in scoring position for Billy Gardner. See what Gardner can do now with Yogi down there. He's 0 for 2 in his first Yankees start. And he hits that back to the pitcher. And Pascual fires over to first. Yogi will go down to third, but now there's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Bob. See if Bob can help his own cause. Hey, Tim. We always say we don't need no stinking DH. Let's see if Bob can make it come true here. Nope, that's a swing and a miss, and they leave Yogi down at third, folks. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 3, Twins nothing. Got Allison, Doback, and Beatty due up here in the 6th. Here's the pitch to Bob. And that's a base hit in left field, right out of the reach of Quebec. And that'll get the bullpen up. Looks like Jim Coates is getting up for the Yankees. Now Dan's up, runner on first, nobody out. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Bob gets another strikeout. His 3rd of the game. Brings up Real Beatty now. See if the Yankees can coax him into hitting into a double play here. No, that's a ball 4. Earl will take his base. Now we got first and second here for Valdiverso. You got Allison down at second and Beatty down at first. Again, the Yankees are looking to turn 2 and get out of this mess. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Bob got him on that nice Uncle Charlie. And the Twins are going to have to pitch hit here for Pascual. Down by 3. Runner at second. Who are they going to bring in here to pitch hit? Looks like Lenny Green's going to come in here to pitch hit, folks. Yeah, the Yankees are doing better than the Braves, that's for sure. Braves got clobbered, didn't they? There's Lenny Green. All righty, here's the pitch to Green. And that's a single in the center. And Allison's going to score. Got this lead to 3-1. We still got first and second, folks, and 2 outs now. So the pitch hit delivered. It brings up Zorro now. And here's the pitch to Zorro. 2 outs in the inning. And that's a swing and a miss. So Bob strikes out the side, but gives up a run in the process. The Yankees lead 3-1 as we go to the 7th. Sorry about that, folks. I got a message here. All righty. We got to bring in a pitcher here for the Twins. I think they're going to bring in former Yankee Danny McDermott. See when the last time he pitched. Go up against his ex-teammates here. Danny just pitched, so they're not going to go with him. They're going to go with Chuck Stobbs here. It's been a while since he's pitched. He'll be facing the top of the order here for the Yankees. Alrighty, folks. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. Sorry about that. And that's a pop up behind home plate. Ed Beatty's got it. That's out number 1 here in the 7th. See if the Yankees can get some insurance here, folks. That brings up Tony Kubek. Kubek's 0 for 3. Can he get off the snide here? No, he hits that ball back to Stobbs. He fires over to Allison. That's a quick 2 outs. I'll bring up Roger Maris here. Roger's 1 for 2, hit by a pitch, singled and grounded out his last time up. And he's going to hit that ball down the second. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Twins to get the Yankees in order. We go to the 7th inning stretch. Alrighty here. Question is, do we bring in Jim? I think we bring Jim in here. We got Tuttle, Killebrew, and Lemon due up here. So I think they're going to go to the bullpen here. Bob's pitched 6 good innings, got roughed up a little bit. So let's bring in Jim Coates. Try to get through the 7th inning at least, maybe into the 8th. So Bob did a good job. When was the last time Jim pitched? It's been a little bit, hasn't it? It's been 2 days. So Jim will come in here. Try to get the Yankees through the 7th and maybe 8th inning. Like I say, he'll have Tuttle, Killebrew, and Lemon due up here for him. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. And that is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So he gets Bill out. Here comes Killebrew now. Killebrew's 0 for 1, walked twice. And he hits that ball down the Kubek at short. He fires over to Scourin. Quick 2 outs here in the 7th. Brings up Jim Lemon now. And that's popped up behind home plate. Howard throws off the mask, and 1-2-3 goes to Twins. We go to the top of the 8th. It's still Yankees 3, Twins 1. We got Mantle, Scourin, and Barra due up here. Can they give Jim a little breathing room here? Here's the pitch to Mick. And that is ball 4. Take your base, sir. That's his second walk of the game. Mix 0 for 2, but it's walked twice. Brings up the mighty Moose. He's 1 for 3. Let's see if he can cash in here with Mick on it first. He does. That ball is deep. That ball is far. That ball is gone, folks. Jim Lemon waves goodbye to that bad boy. And the Yankees lead 5-1. Sure. The Moose. That brings up Yogi now. With nobody on and no outs here in the 8th. And that's a swing. No, that's just a high pop up to short. And that'll be the first out here in the 8th. That brings up Gardner now. Or Howard, rather. Howard's up. Let's see what Elston can do here. And that ball is hit in the deep center field. Bob's on his horse. Bill, rather's on his horse. Makes the catch out there. That's 2 outs. That was almost a home run, folks. That brings up Billy Gardner now. He's 0 for 3. Can he get a base hit here today? And yes, he does. He hits that ball in the left field. Gardner's aboard here, folks. Now's the question. Do we let Jim pitch the 8th inning and let him bat, or do we take him out? It's a 4-run game. We're going to let Jim pitch here. And how about that, folks? He hits that ball down the short, and Zorro just stabbed at it and missed it. And that's an E6, and Jim's aboard. And the Twins are looking maybe for do a double switch here and get Stobbs out of the game. And I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to bring in BQ out there, put him out in the left field. And let's see who they're going to bring in here to pitch. See if Stange, when the last time was he pitched. It's been a while since he pitched, so he's going to come in and he's going to bat in the 4 hole for Lemon. And now we need a left fielder. He'll bat in the 9 hole. Alrighty, that takes care of all that. And it's still 2 outs with Gardner and Coates aboard. Let's see what happens now after the Twins make the double switch. Can Bobby bust this game even further open, folks? Here's the pitch to Bobby. And that ball is hit down the third. Killebrew's up with it. He puts an end to this inning. But the Yankees score 2 on the home run and make it a 5-1 game, folks. As we go to the 8th inning here. We got Allison, Doback, and Beatty due up here for the Twins. Here's the pitch to Allison. And that ball is hit down the short. And he fires over to Moose at first. And that'll be the first out here in the 8th. Here comes Dan up now. Dan's 1 for 2 with a walk. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Mick's got it. Quick 2 outs here. Brings up Earl Beatty. And Beatty's 0 for 2 with a walk. And that ball's hit down to Gardner at third. He fires over to first. 1, 2, 3 goes to Twins. So we go to the top of the 9th. We got Quebec, Maris, and Mantle due up here. See what kind of noise they can make here against Lee. Here's the pitch to Tony. And that ball is popped up behind home plate. And Beatty, Earl says he's got it near the dugout and does. 1 out. That brings up Roger Maris now. And Roger does the exact same thing, except this one's back near the screen. And Earl makes the 2nd out, folks. Let's see if Mick can put this ball in the fair territory at least. Here's the pitch to Mick. And he puts it in fair territory, but it's right down there at Zorro. 1, 2, 3 goes the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 5-1 Yanks. We got Valdeverse, Beck, and then back to the top of the order on Zorro. See what happens here against Jim. Here's the pitch to Jose. And that ball is lifted in the right field. Lazy fly ball. Maris comes in, makes the catch. 1 out. Julio's first at bat of the game, coming in on a double switch. And that ball is hit down the first. Scourin's got it. He'll take it himself. Out number 2. Leaves it all up to Zorro here to keep this game alive for the Twins. He's 1 for 4. Grounded out, flew out, singled, and struck out. And that's a way to end the game. That's a swing and a miss. That ball was like Linda Ronstadt. A blue bayou to end this game, folks. Yankees win 5-1. Let's take a look here at the box score. Yeah, hold the line was right, Tim. Yeah. Yankees 5 runs on only 6 hits and an error. The Twins 1 run on 5 hits and 2 errors. Scourin was the big boy today. 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And that home run, folks, it's 22nd of the year. And for the Twins, they just couldn't get nothing going, folks. Nothing at all. Bob pitched 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, walked 4, struck out 5. Jim comes in, gets a 3-inning save, struck out 2. Pascual didn't pitch a bad game. 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. Only one of them was earned. Walked 4, struck out 4. Then Stobbs came in and pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and that big home run to the Moose. And then Stange came in, pitched an inning and a third, and did his job, but it was too little too late as the Yankees win. Let's do some fast play here. We got the Senators traveling out to Chicago to take on the White Sox. And the Senators win 5 runs on 4 hits and no errors. The White Sox 1 run on 6 hits and no errors. We got the Tigers traveling over to Cleveland to take on the Indians. And the Indians beat the Tigers. The Tigers 2 runs on 6 hits in an error. The Indians 3 runs on 8 hits in an error. I think that breaks the Indians' 11-game losing streak, folks. We got the Boston Red Sox traveling over to Kansas City to take on the A's. And Boston wins a close one. 3 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Kansas City 2 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. In the last American League game, you got the Baltimore Orioles flying out west to California to take on the Los Angeles Angels in Wrigley Field, LA. And the O's beat up on the Angels. 8 runs on 10 hits and no errors. The Angels 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Let's take a look at the standings now after June 23rd. The Yankees are 6 games up on Baltimore and the Tigers. The White Sox are 9 games back along with the Twins. And that did snap an 11-game losing streak for the Indians. The Angels are 12.5 games back. The Indians are 14.5 games back. The Red Sox are 15 games back. The Senators are 20 games back. And the Lonely A's are 23.5 games back. Hey, Legends, check out Legends channel. He had a great National League playoff game between the Expos and Cardinals for winner take all to go to the National League Championship game. And Legends is hopefully going to do the American League game tonight at around 11:30, we hope. Check out that channel, folks. Keith, I didn't see you sneak in. Sorry about that. I want to thank Legends and Tim. And like I say, Keith snuck in. I didn't see him, for stopping by today. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you know what's going on. And on your way out of Minnesota Metropolitan Stadium here, hit that like button and leave a comment. Yeah, it was definitely a great game. That whole series was a bunch of great games, Legends. Alrighty, until next time, you all take care.